and welcome back to Mama Eurovision. My name is Judy LaDivina and I am your Mama Eurovision.
And I'm FK and I'm your baby Eurovision.
And this is our time to take a bloodbath.
Yes.
For real, and try to predict who will be the qualifiers of the second semi-final for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. It's safe to say that the second semi-final is much stronger in our opinion than the first. I think we're up for a lot of fighting, so let's just get it started.
Yes.
We're gonna go through each and every country by the running order. If both of us agreeing it's a definite qualifier, it would be locked. If only one of us thinks so, then it would be enough to leave them on the fence. And if we both agree there is no chance, then we're gonna lock them out and sachet away. Only 10 qualifiers, 18 competing countries, and this is our time. Let's start with the first country that will open the second semi-final, which is Finland. Apparently, it's a very famous band that we didn't know. Maybe it's because we're young, maybe it's because we're beautiful, maybe it's because we're stupid, maybe it's because we're all of the above. However, you know, we keep it real. When it touches, it touches. When it misses, it misses.
Yes.
Baby Eurovision, do you see Finland qualifying? You can say it. Don't be shy. Baby girl, don't be shy.
It's a no for me, unfortunately, in this case. I understand the pool that Finland can potentially have, but with a year so consumed with rock and groups and bands, I don't think there is the potential for this one to stand out so much. So it's a no-no for me.
I put it on the vocal performance. I was just not very impressed.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed at all with how it's staged, and it looks... I don't see it going through from this lineup of the second semi, so it's safe to say that Finland, not just in our opinion, but also to our prediction, you are locked out of this year grand final. We hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
Following Finland would be Michael Van David, Israel. You know I am, we know you are. Miss Girl is slaying the rehearsals process apparently. And at the end of the day, even if the song is mediocre or not, or we heard it in RuPaul or not, when you know how to deliver, you know how to deliver.
Yes.
And I think Miss Girl knows how to deliver.
She's confident in what she's selling.
And I want to buy.
Yes.
I want to buy.
I do too.
I want to believe that he's going to qualify.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain. No, I am certain.
You're certain?
I think there's no one else like him in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
In his faggotry, homosexualness, and his lover.
She's serving.
Lovability.
She's a serve.
She's serving. The song is fun. It's camp. He's camp. He's a great dancer. He's a great vocalist. I think people will love him. I don't think there'll be such a strong jury response, but I think general public.
It depends. It depends who's the jury, because also a lot of the juries, like, they should be professional musicians or whatever, but it's also somewhat of how you perceive Eurovision to be. Gay faggotry is on, like 100 out of 100. We love it. We love to see it. I hope it would translate well, both with the audience and the judges. I don't see it a top 10 nominee at this point.
Yeah.
But he is that material.
Yeah.
He is that star quality. And actually, you convinced me. I think it's safe to say we're locking Israel. Israel, you're qualifying. Michael, you know you are. We know you are. And I am. And she am. And you know I am. Congratulations. Michael, you are locked at our grand final. Following Michael would be our...
That's what has to be said.
Honey. I mean...
There's nothing to say.
I mean...
The number one
Eurovision.
icon of the season.
Eurovision doesn't deserve you, babe. You are too good for us.
She has a soap.
Wash me. Wash my soul.
Yes.
No chance Serbia is not sliding into the grand final. We will see you on Saturday. Very, very, very high at the top of the chart. Join our winner alert prediction and see if Serbia made it there or not. All right. Azerbaijan. The first ballad of the night, following very, up-tempo quirky and up-tempo, and then the first ballad, amazing vocalist,
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful human being.
Yes.
Will it be enough to slide into the grand final?
I'm gonna say yes. I think this is a little dark horse potential there. I don't see it doing the top of the top. I'd see it being very middle of the way, but I do think that she will pass with ease.
You think so?
I do.
All right, I don't at this point, so we will have to put Azerbaijan on the fence because it's not a definite one for me. I just think that looking at the whole lineup, a beautiful boy that knows how to deliver a very good touching ballad, we're getting it very soon. Again and again and again, this semi-final.
But the staging is absolutely stunning.
The staging is divine indeed. That's why it's on the fence.
Yeah.
Last year, shall I remind you, when we did our prediction, Azerbaijan was locked out, and then we called a revote and locked her in within 5 seconds. So who knows? And then she qualified.
Yeah.
So maybe that would be the destiny for Azerbaijan this
Yes.
year as well. We'll see. Following Azerbaijan, we'll have Georgia, lock me in, lock me out, lock me sideways. I still don't know what to do with you, baby. I locked you at every single corner. You're still finding your way into my brain. There is something so catchy in this funky
Yes.
production of it, but
Yeah.
also so annoying. I don't know how to explain it.
That's your
I
vision.
love to hate it.
That's Eurovision.
I love to hate it. And that's a talent. That's a talent.
Yeah.
I would rather it rather than I just hate it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's a talking point.
either way, I don't see it qualifying.
No, I agree with you. It's a non-qualifier, absolutely. But I'm going to enjoy watching it. And I didn't think I was saying that a couple months when we did our first reactions.
I'm still not saying that.
I'm
I don't
going
know if
to
I'm
enjoy
gonna
watching this.
I'm going to be pissed off, but enjoying being pissed off.
I'm excited to watch this.
So Georgia, we're sorry. Maybe next year you'll see a final, but not this one. Following Georgia would be I Am What I Am. Malta is coming to play.
No.
I-
No?
I love this song, like in a way which is like, it's not again the most beautiful song I've ever heard or the most new fresh sounds to my ear. It tells me nothing and everything. I just, from the bit we've seen from the staging, it gives me very Hannah Montana vibe.
It's giving high school.
And
Exactly that. It's giving high school.
I think this semi is much more, maybe from the first semi it would be easier for Malta to see a final this year, but from this semi the lineup is too strong for Malta to make it, to my opinion.
Yeah.
For me it's also a no, but not a bitchy no, it's just a no because I'm sorry babe, I'm sorry. You're beautiful though, and you look amazing, so you'll have this moment for the rest of your life. But we don't see Malta qualifying this year. Following Malta will come this Czech pop from San Marino. Too much fabric, to my opinion, after watching the.
Too much fabric.
Too much fabric. I'm waiting for the reveal.
It doesn't look like there'll be one. Hold me to that, but it doesn't look like, based on what
No,
she's
no,
wearing.
it doesn't look. No, she's very. But I would
She looks very corseted.
very there. I don't know. What do you think? Does San Marino has a chance to qualify?
No, it's a non-qualifier for me, personally.
I would say yes.
I was on the fence for some time, but when I made my final decision, for me it came as a non-qualifier, personally.
I would say yes. I think he's doing what Finland is trying to doing better. As I said before, the fact that he's already a superstar in Italy would be very, very well received at the arena, and I think it's gonna film really nicely. And maybe it's already the second semi people will disconnect a bit from Måneskin and the inevitable comparison.
Yeah.
However, let's put it on the fence for now, because for me it's a yes as of now, for you it's a no. So San Marino, you're making it to the fence. But I think there is a fair chance he will slide in from the 9th, 10th position. Maybe. Because maybe juries will appreciate it, and definitely babies will vote for him.
Let's speak on it.
Following San Marino, following the rocky stripper noise, will come the emotional, beautiful ballad from Australia, We're Not the Same, says and has very, very correctly put together in words, Sheldon. There is no fucking chance this is not qualifying. There is no chance in the world. Australia is not seeing a final this year. It's going to be very heavy to make it to the stage with a 40 kilograms dress, but it's going to be worth it because we're going to get to see Australia again on Saturday. yeah, like, come on.
She will shine.
She will
shine. Absolutely. She's going to shine.
The judges would live for it. Audience will relate to it. Australia, well done this year. We will see you at the grand final. Following Australia is my beloved, beautiful, I'm obsessed with you. I'm literally obsessed with you. Ella, Cyprus. You start because it's very obvious. What do I think?
I liked the vibe before. When I saw the preview, I was so blown away. I was so amazed at what they've done. It has such a beautiful energy. The staging is like perfection. The whole vibe. Yeah. She is stunning. It's a complete lock-in for me. There's no way.
There is no way. I think they were so smart with the staging.
That needs to be a catchphrase. There's no way.
There's no way.
That's something we're saying constantly.
Literally, there's no way. So yeah, there's no way. There is no way Cyprus is not seeing the final this year. Super smart staging. Took it to a very non-predictable space. And you see that she has a lot in it.
Yes.
You see that they didn't tell her, stand here, move there. She was co-producing it, and it's wonderful to watch. Cyprus, see you on Saturday. Following Cyprus is your sweetheart. That's rich, said Brooke from Ireland. It's clearly that she's in your top 10.
Yes.
She's in your top 10 and in my top 30. As we said in the first reaction, you said that's rich. I said that's affordable. I don't hate it.
It's still rich.
But I'm not obsessed over it. What do you think? Do you think Ireland is seeing the final this year?
Absolutely. I think she really stepped up performance-wise, vocally, coming from... she's one of the few that I've been watching throughout the competition. I love what they've done with the stage. I think she has an amazing attitude. I think people are really going to like her. I hope people are going to like her. For me, it's an absolute qualifier. I don't see her not making it this year.
Just gonna say, we said the exact same thing about Croatia last year, and we've all seen how
and that's the fun of Eurovision, isn't it?
And we've all seen how that ended. I would not be mad if Ireland qualifies this year. I think she's doing a nice job. It's not my favorite song, but I understand why people connect to it. So I'm not gonna be mad if it's qualifying. I just don't think she will manage to slide in following Australia and Cyprus.
Okay.
Maybe it would help her that she's right before North Macedonia and then we're all going to sleep. So that would be like, maybe it would help her. I'm going to put her on the fence for now, but on the higher level of the fence. So if there is any spot for me, she's definitely sliding in.
Closer to 10 than 17.
Yes. 11. She's a borderline babe.
Okay.
All right. Following Ireland would be North Macedonia. We're not going to test your limits, babes. You are amazing artist, it seems, but I think the performance is not going to be strong enough to survive a qualification at this lineup of semi-final.
Agreed. Nothing else to add.
Following North Macedonia would be for me, he's the trade of the season. I have to confess. I think he's super hot.
I'm trying to think of anyone else who could potentially be trade.
France, Italy.
We've had this conversation. We're not doing this conversation.
Anyways, so yeah, Estonia will sing Hope at the American Eurovision Song Contest.
Because it's giving country bumpkin.
Too much of it to my liking. However, maybe that would be actually the one thing that would help it stand out, because there is nothing like that at this lineup. For me, it's on the fence-ish, but from the...
That's rich?
That's not even rich. That's like survival fee. but it might. The judges might appreciate it, or maybe completely not. So I don't know. For you, it's a no, I assume.
It's a no for me.
So it's gonna be at the lower edge of the fence, if we may. And following Estonia will come our babe. Hola mi bebe. Hey. I tried to call you a few times, you didn't answer. So I'm waiting. It's now your turn to Yamame.
That's the trade of the season.
Yeah.
Very cute.
You have a point. Yeah. Of course, Romania is seeing the final.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
The judges would hate it.
You think so?
The judges would hate
Why?
it. The judges would hate it. The audience would take you and celebrate you like you deserve. That's it. I said what I said. Romania, you're seeing the final. And yeah, just I wish there would be more channeling. Like I need him to be a bit more free, baby. Go for it.
But he's very controlled.
Let's put you, as you said in the first reaction, let's put you and Michael in the same room for 3 hours and see what happens. See what happens, and then immediately go on stage and take all of that energy, because I think it needs some sass.
She's very controlled, but she's also a Capricorn. And I know a thing or two about being a Capricorn. We're very controlled. We're very, very...
Loosen up, babe.
Loosen up.
Loosen up. So Romania, you are locked at the grand final. See you on Saturday. Following Romania, we are going to watch Poland performing on stage. Shall we say it together?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
There's no way.
There is no fucking way. There is no way. There is no access. That we checked the limits. It's just impossible to not have Poland at this year grand final. Poland, congratulations. What a return after last year mediocrity.
Rafael.
Well done. I would be very happy and looking forward to see Poland. It's a locked qualifier.
Absolutely.
On behalf of Mama Eurovision. Following Poland, we are going to witness the magic from Montenegro.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that something in the second rehearsal a bit captivated me with her vocals.
Okay.
There is something so mysterious and fragile and vulnerable there that I found myself attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
However, something in the staging is a bit too ticky-tacky,
Yes.
which will distract people from her fierce voice, I'll say. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a way Montenegro
I have to agree.
is seeing the final.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We're sorry, babes, but you are locked out of this year's grand final. Maybe we're wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. Following Montenegro, we have our babe from Belgium. I'm just going to say that if this doesn't see a final, I'm going to be A, pissed, B, gagged, C, confused, D, delusional. Because I don't see how this cannot qualify.
Completely agree. So 100% qualified.
I mean.
It stands out so much amongst everything else. It's completely one of a kind. It's
And if
so
not,
unique.
I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I'll be there with you.
Like, I think the judges would appreciate it. I want to put my trust on the European public to save this, to make this sail through. It's not an easy drawing for Belgium. It's not an easy semi-final, but they have to sail through. And according to our prediction, Belgium, you're making it as a locked qualifier. Congratulations! So that means we have 2, 4, 6, 7 qualifiers so far. Following Belgium on stage would be our babe, Hold Me Closer, Sweden. I mean, come on. I mean,
There's no way.
there is absolutely
There's
no
no
way.
way.
We will hold you very close to the final. Sweden, congratulations. You are our 8th qualifier. Yeah, let me check it again. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Following Sweden, our last performance of the night would be Czech Republic. Super flashy, super clubby vibe. It almost feels like a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love it that they're not trying to give an overproduced poppy performance.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clubby. It gives me like not Coachella, but like commercial vibes.
Yeah.
Festival.
Yeah.
Festival. Commercial festival. It's not bad.
Do you see qualified?
Moment
of truth.
Yes, I see it.
That's affordable.
You don't see it qualify.
No.
Czech Republic, you're getting on our fence at this moment. I think they have a fair chance of sailing through.
Okay.
I think so. Basically, right now we have 8 qualifiers. We agreed on that.
Like last time?
Yeah. Apparently, this is what. Tell us if you agree at least on our 8 before we start fighting. So we have Israel, Serbia, Australia, Cyprus, Romania, Poland, Belgium, and Sweden as locked qualifiers. And we have 2 spots left between Ireland, Azerbaijan, San Marino, Czech Republic, and Estonia. I think from this list is already very safe to say we need to Auf Wiedersehen Estonia.
Yes, Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, girl.
Yeah, we're sorry, babe.
Steve in the bathroom.
All right, so we're left with 4 countries and 2 spots for the grand final. Azerbaijan, San Marino, Czech Republic, and Ireland. Baby Eurovision, who would you save from that list?
Give me the list again. I
Ireland,
was thinking about Ireland.
Azerbaijan, San Marino, or Czech Republic. This is where it gets tough, hey. This is where it gets tough.
Oh,
You know what? I'm
Okay.
gonna help you on that.
yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you that Ireland shall be locked. I think that she will translate better to lots of the public,
Yeah.
and I can see why, even though I don't feel the same.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. So Ireland, congratulations, you are our 9th qualifier, which leaves us with 3 spots. Azerbaijan, San Marino, 3 countries, Azerbaijan, San Marino, and Czech Republic. One of them will get the 10th spot. It could be one from you and one from me. It's totally valid. We're different human creatures.
Yes.
And I'm gonna start. If I need to save one from those 3, it would be San Marino.
I'm gonna join you.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, San Marino, congratulations. You are our 10th qualifier, and it looks like we have an agreement.
We have an agreement.
We agree on 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Congratulations, qualifiers from the second semi-final. We have Israel, Serbia, Australia, Cyprus, Romania, Poland, Belgium, Sweden, Ireland, and San Marino. I'm already heartbroken for Azerbaijan, Czech Republic, and even slightly Montenegro, but it is what it is.
I'm just heartbroken about Azerbaijan. That's it.
That's life. But we'll see. Azerbaijan is really Azerbaijan and Czech Republic are on defense for us. So I think if anything would come out of that list, they will take this spot.
Let's see if we get a Belgium 2021 surprise.
Let's see if we Belgium get. Belgium is my biggest concern from that list of qualifiers.
Yeah.
So I think if anyone would fall, it would most likely be Belgium, Ireland, or Israel, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope it's not going to be the case. This was basically our prediction. Thank you so much for joining us, and more importantly, please let us know, what do you think in the comments? Who are your qualifiers? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? And please let us know also why. Also click the subscribe, share, like, because we love you guys, and it's really fun for us to do all this Eurovision shit with you, because then we can come out as the Eurovision junkies that we actually are. My name is Judy, LaDivina, and I am your mommy Eurovision.
And I'm FK, and I'm your baby Eurovision.
And please tune in to our next episode, when we will give you our winner alert. Who do we feel, we think, we believe will take the crown home next Saturday? Bye.